Hey everybody, good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, it's not really morning. It is, well, yeah, it is morning. I'm sorry. I'm a little thrown off on the time because it's Sunday and I gotta run a couple calls after church. I don't like doing that. It's Easter Sunday. Just wanted to show y'all it's Sunday. I don't know if y'all can see. Sunday, April 20th. I gotta run 2 calls because I got to change out tomorrow. Guys. So I don't really like working Sunday fun days. You know, you got to be with the family. You got to balance stuff out. You got to balance time out so you can be with your family, go to church. I already went to church. Our church has 3 services. I went to the first service. My family, my wife and my daughter, she's going to the second service. So at least I was still able to go to church. But so we got a no cool call. Yeah, they're both no cool calls. So I'm trying to take care of them today because I know tomorrow I'm gonna have a busy day on that install, guys. So that's what we're doing. I don't really feel like wearing my hat today, folks. You know, I might wear it, you know, I might not, but I'm gonna try this. This is like a magnet holder for the camera, for the little camera that I use. So forgive me, guys, if I don't get good footage. Please forgive me. I'm letting y'all know ahead of time.
So if you turn this off, and then if you were to put it on fan or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not going to turn. It'll work heat. This thing works heat.
Okay.
And this for the top level and the bottom level.
Okay, so let me just put it on auto, and then let me. Okay, we'll leave the filter out for now, and if we get this thing working, which I hope we do, so you won't be hot, we'll put a new one in. Okay.
Cool. Because I think that could be the filter for because the middle level AC works really good.
Okay.
But that outside unit, there's 2 units. One of them turns on, the other one doesn't. So the one that controls this level here, down here, and the top level.
Okay.
That one unit, I think it's like a 3-ton unit. I think it's just got a bad ground or something.
Yeah, we'll see now.
I mean, this motherfucker looked brand new.
It does.
Like, yo, how the fuck is this thing not working? I was like, this thing looked good.
Yeah.
At my house in Pennsylvania, dude, it's like a fucking. I got some old piece of shit out there, but it still runs, so I keep it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, this thing is like a beast.
Yeah.
It's like a 4-ton unit or a 3-ton unit or something.
So on says circuit board failure.
I think this one's a 2-ton or a 3-ton. This one could be like a 4.
This is the low pressure switch.
How much you make as an HVAC tech?
It just depends, man. It's all different.
Do a lot of hours or not?
Yeah, it goes more so by hours and sometimes commission. Damn. Yeah, and sometimes commission. So just depends.
Are you like a certified electrician too?
No, just HVAC. Yeah, we work. I mean, obviously we do electrical, but just the HVAC electrical, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah. You know, you had the 3 days or whatever to like, you know, let us know about any problems. I'm like, bro.
The 3 days, huh?
And then we told them like they got this tub in there, right?
Yeah.
The tub, they like painted the fucking tub.
Yeah.
With like a contact cement or something like that, or like some kind of like epoxy.
So the tub was all.
Yeah, and it's like chipping and shit. And my son was trying to eat the shit that's in the tub.
Oh
when
gosh.
I gave him a bath, you know, that back in epoxy it, or whatever the case. It's like, so you're fucking epoxying it again. There goes your $175.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's working.
Yeah, so I'll just bypass that board right there.
Oh my god, bro, that's fucking awesome, dude.
So we're gonna see what the pressure's looking like, and if we can leave it, we'll leave it, and I'll just come back and put a new board.
Like this was like music to my ears.
Yeah.
Just firing up like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that pressure ain't good. So let me look at some more readings, and we'll see if I can fill it up. Meanwhile, you know what I mean? My pressures, I'm not sure if y'all can see them. 93 on the suction side. 257 on the liquid side. I got a 35-degree superheat and a 7.3 subcool. So this thing's below freezing. This is a 2-ton, but they got a Goodman indoor coil, an indoor air handler. So I'm about to go inside and look at the air handler. I already took the filter off because it was dirty. So we're gonna look at the airflow and all of that. This is a 2-ton. This was the filter that was in there, so that's bad, but the filter is out now. I took a picture of the coil. It's not crazy blocked or anything, but check out this return. It's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Okay guys, so these are my pressure still very low. It's 410. Got a 16-degree delta T. I got 66 coming in the return. So we'll look at all the vents, and I got a 50-degree supply. So I got a normal subcool 7. It's not too bad. So superheat is 28. I could add a little bit of a refrigerant to play with it to see if this will move. This isn't a TXV system. This is a piston. I'm also gonna check the airflow. I don't got a filter in there now, and I checked the coil and it's not too bad. So I'm gonna check the airflow. Hey guys, that's my my airflow in there, 0.1. Total is 0.1, 0.11. So it's not even, based off the airflow chart, I looked it up, it's not even getting 270, it's on the lowest speed, so it's not even getting 275 per CFM. This is the model number RUF25B14, and it's on the low speed. Wrong. All right, we should be good on the filter dryer. I got 80 degrees on the top side and 80 degrees on this side. So let's go change that speed and see if it'll make a difference. Okay guys, my camera died. I had this thing set up right here. I don't know if I had the button pressed without me knowing. I'm not sure guys. I think I'm just gonna do that same setup with the hat. Anyways, I put about half a pound in there. These are the pressures now. So our suction pressure went up, our superheat went down, our subcool is at 10 now. I don't want to add more to this thing because I think the issue is that that thing has a piston inside and they mismatch the system. This is a Lennox heat pump. Even though it's a 2-ton, I don't think it's metering correctly with that piston inside that air handler. So we bypassed the board, so we're good with that. I'll tell them they need a new board, but yeah, that mismatch I think is causing an issue. So I'm not gonna add any more, even though it helped it out, because if I add some more, that subcool is gonna get higher. So we'll leave it at that. That mismatch is definitely underfeeding that evaporator coil, I believe. You can see this is a Lennox 2-ton. I also wanted to show y'all the return plan. Look at that move. So it's sucking in all that cold air. And the way they got this system set up is this system controls the basement level and the left side of the main level of the house. So if you go up, it's a little bit hotter than down here. So it's all set up bad, man. So I can't do much on this one. We did rise that suction pressure up a little bit with that little bit of refrigerant, and then we bypassed the board. So that's what we're gonna do on this one. Okay guys, so one more look at these pressures. So our pressure went up, staying at 26, subcool at 9, 9 and 10. But that's it guys, I'm not gonna add any more to it. I don't wanna overcharge this thing. We go subcool at 11. So I believe the issue here is that metering device doesn't match up with this Linux. Y'all let me know. The first issue was that this board was not outputting the 24 volts from the board even after it passed the high pressure and the low pressure switch. So I just bypassed it. And after that, once I checked the pressures, it was a bit low on the suction pressure, and I had about a 6 to 7 superheat. My saturation temperature was about 29 to 31. So it's been running for a minute now, so it's real chilly in there now, but I added a little bit of refrigerant and I got the superheat from 35 to 34 to 26, and I got the subcool up to about 10. I don't want to add more to it. So, you know, we'll just let them know that on the notes, and we'll probably be back just to replace the board. You know, these rental properties, they don't care. That's why you find stuff like this. You find mismatch condensers, heat pumps. But yeah, folks, let's get up out of here. It's Sunday. I got one more call, so you can't really do much on houses that have a bunch of issues. Like, did y'all see that return plenum? That return plenum is literally sucking in that cold air from the basement, and the basement is more chilly than the main level, and they got one system controlling the main level, like half of the main level, and the basement. So of course you're gonna have issues. It's not gonna meter correctly. It's gonna be sucking in all that cold air and think that it's chilly, but upstairs in the main level it's not. So should I close it? Just gonna bleed that back in. But yeah, folks, so that's it with this one. Yeah, guys, so we're going to our second call now. I didn't really like how that footage came out, so I didn't even get good footage on the diagnostic, and then I think I accidentally pressed the record button too long, so the battery died. Anyways, I'm gonna put this back on my hat. That way I get better footage of how I'm used to. I probably got to get like a strap or something if I want to get footage right here through my chest. So excuse me for the bad footage on the first video, guys. I'm sorry. Super text. He said to watch out with the landmines. Look at the down. Look at this. It's all exposed. Ooh wee. All right. I got a bad cap. I'm not gonna lie. I hope it is a bad capacitor so I can get home sooner than later. 4.9. Oh man. So after finally finding these wires, so the readings I'm getting 36, 38 ohms. This is the one going to the fan. Okay, so we got that one there. And we got this one open. Condenser fan motor, third 216. So this one 825. Yeah, this will work. This one will work 825. The other one's 830. The amperage on the other one I think was 1.5, but this will work. So let me see if he wants it. Okay guys, so we agreed. So let's get this thing up out of here, boy. Got those wires loose. Okay. Okay. So this is our black, this is our low, I believe. This is our neutral, or not neutral, I'm sorry, this is 208, 230 motor. So that's our L2. This is our L1. I just kept this off. .5. That's what it calls for. Only thing I don't like about these, it brings them like 90 spade terminals instead of them being straight with these motors, but it's all good. All right, let's see how I can mount this thing right here. Okay guys, so she's in. About to plug that in. I know this thing got a delay. I just put a zip tie here, put the ground there. I lost one of these. I don't know how, but hey, it's Sunday. So okay. Okay, baby, there we go. Oh yeah, this thing is running. So these are final pressures. So I let him know. He also wanted me to work on this filter. But look what the original, well not the original, but look what the installer did. He just restricting that airflow right there. He literally just went back how the other old package unit was, and just instead of him actually, you know, making a transition so this can get the best airflow, he just cut that right there. So really, if the guy puts a filter, it would be around right there. There's a rack inside, so that's crazy, dog. People don't care. Yeah, guys, we're gonna let this go.